Aloha, welcome to the 26th anniversary celebration of Hawaii Medical Association's Ola Pono Ike. We invite all of you to please be seated. Welcome, aloha. I'm Cynthia Yip.
And I'm Rick Kwan, and we are very honored to be your MCs for this evening. At this time, we'd like to welcome Dr. Kalani Brady, retired associate professor at the John A. Burns School of Medicine and chair of the HMA education programs, and along with Dr. Malia Lee, a physician at Straub Medical Center specializing in urgent care, to open tonight's celebration with an Oli. They'll be followed by this year's honorees, Dr. Angela Pratt, Dr. Jerry Wang Van Meter, and Dr. Ka'ohimanu Dang-Akiona. Okay, we're going to try to start this program one more time. At this time, we'd like to welcome Dr. Kalani Brady, retired associate professor at the John A. Burns School of Medicine and chair of the HMA education programs, along with Dr. Malia Lee, a physician at Straub Medical Center specializing in urgent care, to open tonight's celebration with an oldie. They'll be followed by this year's honorees, Dr. Angela Pratt, Dr. Jerry Wang Van Meter, and Dr. Ka'ohimanu Dang-Akiona. Dr. Brady.
Ai ki mai no kako, ai puno me ke aloha, aloha aloha aloha. Ki mai luna mai e o na mea una no o na mele e o mai e o mai e o mai kai ki mai luna mai o na mea una no o na mele. Mai luna mai e o na mea una no o na mele e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai. Now if we could all bow our heads for the Hawaiian doxology. Ponani ka makua mau, ke keiki me ka uhane no, ke akua mau ho mai ka ipu, ko ke au, ko ke la au.
Mahalo. Wow. Mahalo, Dr. Brady and Dr. Lee. Wasn't that a magnificent blessing for all of us? Thank you so much. Now, at this time, we'd like to honor all of the past presidents of HMA who've joined us this evening. Please stand or raise your hands. Don't be shy.
Past presidents
yes.
of HMA.
Yes, past presidents.
Please stand up or raise your hand.
Don't be shy. Yes, I see Dr. Pratt. Mahalo. Now we have a few house announcements. Now this evening, we have a night of partaking in a delicious dinner, celebrating the fine work of 3 outstanding physicians, and entertainment by Nahoku Hanohano award-winning musicians, plus a fun interaction special activity. And just a note, restrooms are located in the lobby just outside of the ballroom.
And please remember to get your parking tickets validated at the registration tables. If no one is at the registration table, go to table number 50 for assistance. Want to make sure you get your ticket validated. Also, if you haven't already, please visit the exhibits, complete your visit cards, and drop them off at the Hawaii Medical Foundation table. You will become eligible for a wonderful night, one-night stay here at the Hilton Hawaiian Village Resort Hotel. We'll be drawing that winner a little bit later on.
And those exhibits are fantastic. I had a chance to visit them. So get their tickets stamped.
Did you get your stamp?
I did not get my ticket stamped because I did not want to unfairly win. So all of you have a chance.
I did.
Now, dinner will be served shortly, and we will announce who will receive the beautiful centerpieces during the program. Now, please leave the light votives and the wood charger on the table. We will be back at 6:40. Mahalo.
We'll see you then.
Hi, my name is Wainani Young Tomich. In 1972, my father, Ben Young, started the Imi Ho'ola program. There have since been over 300 graduates of the program, and we're making a movie. Here's a clip. I hope you enjoy it.
Ben Young, who really is the pioneer, with the dean, Terrence Rogers, put together this idea to grow our population of physicians from our own, pull from our people.
I'm an Imi Ho'ola graduate of 2025, and I hope to go into emergency medicine.
I am an Imi Ho'ola graduate, class of 2024, and hoping to go into pediatrics.
Currently interested in internal medicine, and I'm grateful for Imi so that I can pursue family medicine.
To live it, to walk it, to breathe it, to study it, and then to give back in that fashion is going to be the most rewarding gift that they can ever have.
I will remember that caring for the patient will be my primary concern.
These students who would not have been given the chance, but they have everything that it takes, to be the best healers.
I told her that this is a program that I'm starting up. Can you give me a name for it? And America Venapukui said, oh, that's easy. Call it Imi Ho'ola, those who seek to heal.
flowers that impale my love, moments that some only hear of, loving under a waterfall, hearing the owl's midnight call, whispers from the ocean shell, whispers that you and I can tell. And you could bring these moments to my mind. For you could are an island, one of a kind, one of a kind. In this land I've found a way to feel the beauty of passing days, rainbows, jewels of a misty crown, craters covered with a silken gown, stars that always shone so bright, scattered throughout the lovely night, where true love befell my soul, true love that came upon a grassy knoll. And you could bring these moments to my mind. For you could are an island, one of a kind, one of a kind.
Okay, if we could have your attention, please. Did everyone enjoy tonight's dinner so far?
Yes, yummy. All these doctors look satisfied.
Some great brisket there, huh?
Yeah, yes, definitely.
And mahi-mahi.
Mahi-mahi. Coconut cake now, enjoying.
Okay. Well, we hope you enjoyed your dinner so far, and now, are you up for some fun?
Are you up for some fun? Yes.
I know you
Yes,
always are.
We always are. Rick knows me really well.
Okay. Well, get ready to support the Hawaii Medical Association's mission.
Yes, now please help us to welcome Ms. Sophia Gursky, our wonderful auctioneer. Yes,
Where are
here
you?
comes Sophia. She's going to get you in the mood to do some bidding, so get those programs ready.
Aloha, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We have a very special event planned right now. We are going to have a little live auction. Now, this is not a traditional auction, so please listen very carefully because we don't want anybody accidentally bidding and not realizing what they bid on. We're going to do a last 100 call for donation. So we are asking everybody to donate $100 to this wonderful, wonderful organization today. Every single time that you raise your bid number, so if you look on the back of your programs, there's a number. If you raise your bid number, then you are bidding $100. Yes, just like that, perfect. So he would have just bid $100. Here's the catch. If he bids it again, just like that, he just bid $200. And every single time he's pledging that. So at the end of the night, you are going to pay $100 for every time that you raise your paddle. But here's the bigger catch. The last person to bid wins this amazing prize package. One winner will receive a 2-night stay at the Ocean View Halekulani Resort with breakfast, a 2-night stay at a partial Ocean View breakfast with the Park Shore Waikiki, another 2-night stay. So guys, that's already 3 hotel packages you could be winning for just $100. We have a 2-night Ocean View stay with access to the Longboard Club at the Aloha Lani Resort, and a 4th 2-night stay at an Ocean View room in the Hilton Hawaii Village. On top of all of this, the last person to bid $100 will receive a private shopping experience for 10 guests at the Gucci Ala Moana location with light poo-poos and bubbles. So everybody get ready to bid because that is a crazy huge package that you could win for only just $100 or $200 or $300. So we are going to start off right away. Who has $100 for this wonderful organization? 409 has $100. 087 has $100. Who else has $100? Who would like to give $100 today? $100. What is that? 117 has $100. Thank you so much, 117. Who has another $100? $100 you could win. 050 has $100. Thank you, 050. Who has $100 to win 8 nights? 087. 087 is up to $300 now. $300. Oh, I can't see your number. Please make sure I can see your number. 117 is back in. Thank you, 117. That's $200 right there. 174 has $100. I think we're up to $900 already. Who wants to make it $1,000? What is that number back there? Sorry, I can't see your number. 297. What was the number back there? Oi, that's okay. 297 is back in at 100 as well. I think the volunteer team has you. Who has another $100? $100. Guys, this is a crazy huge package. You get 8 nights at hotel stays for free. You get breakfast at 2 of them. It is an oceanfront view. Another $100. This is crazy. You could win it for only $400. 991, or sorry, 166. 166, he had it upside down. 166 is $100. Who has another $100? $100. What number is it? Where? Oh, I can't see. 183 has $100. Thank you, 183. Guys, don't let him have it. He only has 100 in. Who's next? Who's next with $100? $100 pledge, and you could win. What's the number? 136 has $100. Thank you so much, 136. 136, are we back over here? Can we see you back over here? Anyone back? For only $100, you could be back in to win 4 different packages. Guys, this is crazy. Usually when I do these auctions, they have this split into 4 different things. Oh, what's your number? Turn it around. 111. 111 is in for $100. Who has another $100? $100. $100. 117 has $100. Thank you, 117. 401 has $100. Who has another $100? $100. 114 has 100. Who's next? Who's next? I think that we're up to like 1,300 now. Who's next? $100. You could win all of these packages. 114 is back in for $100. Thank you so much, 114. Guys, let's not forget your private shopping experience for 10 friends. You bring 10 people, you charge them each $10. They get a private tour. 016 is in with $100. Thank you so much, 016. Can we see another 100? Is there another $100 out there? Another $100, $100. Guys, this is basically 4 different vacation packages. That's crazy. 2 nights at the Halekulani, 2 nights at the Park Shore Waikiki, 2 nights at the Alohalani Resort. 036, thank you so much, 036. 036 is in with 100. Do we see anyone else? 036 is in with 100. Can we see another $100? Who has another $100 tonight? $100. And you could win for 117. Okay, 117 going once. 117 going twice. Oh, she's back. She was waiting it out. 111 is back in. 117. 117, it's not too late. It's not too late for this crazy steal. I think you're still under $1,000 and you can win 4 vacation packages. $100 more. Okay. It's gonna be going once. 409, you were holding out on me, 409. We have 100 right here who is in to take it away. What's the number back there? 258, 258 is in for 100. Thank you, 258. 258 gave another 100. Can we see another $100? Is there another $100 out there? Do we see another $100 out there? 381 is in for 100. 111 is back in at 100. Okay, 111 going once. Oh, 092 is in. There it is. You guys are you're holding out on me. Can we see another 100? Who's gonna take it away from 092? Going once. 111, going once, going twice. Sold to 111. Thank you so much, 111. Thank you. Yay, congratulations.
Wow. Thank you so much, Sophia. And thank you, all of you doctors, and of course, your associates and friends with you for your generosity. We're so blessed to have all of you with us. Really, thank you very much for supporting the Hawaii Medical Association. And now we're going to announce, I know that all of you went to see these incredible exhibits in the back, and you got your ticket punch. Well, now we are going to share with you who is the winner. Now you're going to win with your punch cards from the Hawaii Medical Association a wonderful evening right here at the Hilton Hawaiian Village, a staycation. Wow, I would like to win that, but I didn't want to enter because in case it was preferential treatment.
Well, it's okay. Everybody can enter as long as you stop by the different booths.
Exactly. I did. I stopped by and said hello.
Great. Okay.
I did stop by.
Okay, here comes the all the stamps.
Oh, okay. These are all okay. We get to pick. We're the ones who. Tiffany.
Did you want to draw, Tiffany?
Tiffany, why don't you draw it? Come up. Tiffany's doing all this wonderful work. Tiffany's going to select the lucky winner. One winner.
Okay.
One grand prize winner. Dr. Kim
Cho?
Kim Cho, or K-H-O. Dr. Kim.
Oh, there we
Dr. Kim, come up here. Dr. Kim, woo, woo, woo.
Congratulations. Come on down.
Woo-hoo. Dr. Kim, come up here. So, Dr. Kim, so is it, you know, this is a typical doctor's writing. I can't understand what she wrote down. Okay, so Dr. Kim.
It's Kim Ko.
Okay, Dr. Kim Ko. Sorry about that. You know, when doctors, as you know, how you write. Okay, Dr. Kim, here is your prize right here. Yeah, here, let's face the camera. Dr. Kim Ko. Okay, and now we have, as a special surprise, because of all of you wonderful doctors participating, we do have a special surprise that Tiffany said that we are going to announce. Someone else is going to win something. We're not sure what it is, but you do win something. So Tiffany, where are you? Tiffany, here she is. She said that we're actually giving away Another prize. This is supposed to be a special surprise. Oh, okay. Tiffany said there's more to come. So there is another prize, but there's more to come. We'll share that with you later.
The suspense,
The
right?
suspense is, yes, riveting.
Okay. I think we're ready to continue with our program here. And we like to do that by welcoming HMA President Dr. Elizabeth A. Ignacio. Would you please come up to the stage for a few remarks? Dr. Ignacio?
Here she is.
Yes.
Yes. Welcome, Dr. Ignacio. Yes.
Aloha, good evening, and welcome back to our 2025 Ola Pono Ike. Our officers are very thankful to serve the Hawaii Medical Association, and for me, this presidential term has been an incredible education. I continue to learn and grow from all of you, my Hawaii physician colleagues, solid and strong, creative, kind, unfailingly committed to providing high quality and safe care for our communities. Hawaii healthcare has met continued challenges, including our significant clinical workforce shortages, the exacerbated physician and team burnout, the broken payment system, health inequities, and access disparities. I know well that our HMA work is not done. Thank you so much for joining us tonight and supporting the Hawaii Medical Association. I'm inspired and emboldened by our HMA successes achieved with Aloha, and I really look forward to continuing our work, empowering patients, leveraging data, fostering interdisciplinary partnerships, and improving communication to build a healthy Hawaii for all of us. Mahalo nui loa, salamat po for the honor of this term. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ignacio. Salamat po to you too. Thank you. Now at this time, we'd like to welcome the Executive Director, Mark Alexander. He is going to offer a few brief words to introduce the Hawaii Medical Association, Dr. Michael Sook.
Aloha, everyone, and welcome to this, the 26th annual Ola Pono Ike, celebration of our wonderful physicians and healthcare in the state of Hawaii. We will also inaugurate the 137th president of HMA. It's my honor to introduce and welcome our American Medical Association representative, Dr. Michael Sook. He is a practicing board-certified orthopedic surgeon. In addition, he is also an attorney. He holds a master's in public health and a master's in business administration. He is the immediate past chair of the AMA Board of Trustees, and he is the first Asian American elected in any capacity to the AMA Board of Trustees in 1994. His extensive and impressive biography is available in tonight's program. After getting to know him a bit, because this is one of several trips he's made recently to Hawaii, I get the impression that he's still contemplating what he wants to do when he grows up. So I decided, because he's kind of a tech guy, I decided to ask ChatGPT a little bit about Dr. Sook. And here's what I found on ChatGPT. It said, Dr. Michael Sook is an awesome Korean-American physician who lives on a farm in rural Pennsylvania. Long time, he was associated with the Geisinger health system. His long list of degrees and accolades includes a Tiger Mom fan club that rivals K-pop fan clubs, and a love for mentoring young physicians. Our data indicates that he has a strong affinity to Hawaii, with one of his 3 children having graduated from Iolani School. He enjoys ramen and Yojung yogurt ice cream at the Ala Moana Shopping Center, and the occasional Mai Tai. Our algorithmic projections indicate that he will be elected the next AMA president, and that there is an 85% chance that he and his wife will move to Hawaii permanently. And yes, there are indications that he could become Hawaii's second physician governor. I leave you to discern fact from hallucination. Without further ado, let us welcome Dr. Michael Suk. Okay.
Aloha, everybody, and thank you, Mark, for that very unexpected introduction. For those of you who I've met before, it's good to see old friends back in the state of Hawaii, and certainly Honolulu. I think, as Mark had mentioned, one of my daughters graduated from Iolani High School just several years ago, so it's really nice to be back, and I make several trips a year. As for running for governor, I'll let you know the next time I'm in town. But it's really a pleasure. I bring you great greetings from the American Medical Association, and it's an honor and pleasure to speak to you today and bring you a little bit about what's going on in the AMA and also around what's happening nationally in healthcare. I think if I could just ask, for those of you guys who are having conversations in the back, I can actually hear all of your conversations too. That didn't help. But maybe I'll just speak to the ones in the front. But it's really great to see you guys all again. So I'm going to start with a couple slides. I don't know if these will project. Can you let me know if these will project? We got a thumbs up. Okay. So I've been asked to come speak to you a little bit about what's happening in the American Medical Association and how we're approaching healthcare in America today. And I think this is something that we're all very, very interested in. I think when we think about leadership and advocacy, particularly in 2025, most of us, I think, probably just look down and shake our heads, right? I think there's just a lot going on, and I think every time you turn around, there's something new that's happening that's potentially, I think, divisive or negative happening to American healthcare, particularly with physicians. And so I want to cover with you just a couple things that I think you've probably heard before with regard to the association priorities, which should resonate with most of the physicians in the group today. And so when we think about our AMA advocacy priorities, we think about the big items that are affecting all physicians across America. The first one is this slide. How many of you, can I just by show of hands, how many of you have seen this slide before? Yeah, just a handful. Let me take a minute to explain what's happening in this slide. So this is a reflection of what's been happening with Medicare payments across the United States over the last 20 years. And if you take a look at this chart, back in the far left corner, you'll see that the 3 dots and the 3 lines start at the same point. Where they start to diverge is in the area of hospital, inpatient, outpatient, and physician reimbursement. And why this is important to know is because every sector within all of healthcare has gotten an increase in the rate of payment according to inflation, except for one category. And we're talking about all aspects of healthcare. That one category is the red line. And what that red line represents are physician payments over the last 20 years. Physician payments have essentially stayed flat for the last 20 years, while every other sector has gone up. If you look at the numbers, if you look at the gray line there, practice cost has gone up 54% for practicing physicians, whereas physician payment has only gone up 8%. I think if this slide resonates with you, just raise your hand and tell me if this is what you're feeling in your practices today. Absolutely, right, and this is a major problem. Obviously, this is one of our major priorities to continue to fix. We are the only group, as I mentioned, in healthcare that has no increase with the rate of inflation when it comes to payment. This is a significant cost burden to all of us. I think that when you look at the other aspects of the priorities, we are also working very strongly on the areas of prior authorization. Prior authorization is a burden to physician practices that continue. It ends up being something that's an unfunded mandate in the sense that as we practice, we continue to have to fight our insurance companies to make sure they get reimbursed. But it turns out the statistics are very interesting in the sense that while we carry the burden of prior authorization, if you do go through the process of appeal, the chances of actually winning that prior authorization is very high. But the problem is that most of us don't go through the process because it requires additional resources in our practice to continue to do that. And I also focus on another area, which is on scope of practice. And scope of practice is something that we're continuing to fight for in the AMA, largely because we feel this is an encroachment on physicians' autonomy. And we believe that even though that nurse practitioners and physician assistants are critical to the healthcare system, it should be led by physicians, and that continues to be our #1 cause. Those are just a couple of the priorities that we have in the AMA, but I will share with you, because of our broad reach, it also includes all of these things. And so some of these things may resonate with you, some of these things may be pet projects for you, but these are all the aspects in which the AMA gets involved. Now I'm going to turn my attention to something that I hope will get a little bit of interest from your side. And let's talk a little bit about the political landscape. Anybody interested in talking about this? Yeah. Yes, there you go. All right. So the subtitle of this particular slide is called Days of Thunder. And the reason I call it Days of Thunder is because there was a columnist, you probably heard of a gentleman named Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon was early on a confidant of Donald Trump. And when Donald Trump first came into office in January, he noted very quickly that with the 100 executive orders that were signed, that everyone was scrambling around trying to figure what was going on. Well, he labeled it Days of Thunder in the sense that he said, you may think that that 100 executive orders will be a day of thunder, but I have a surprise for you. Every day in the Trump administration will be a day of thunder. And I think most of us recognize that that's true. Did we lose my slides? Oh, there they are again. Okay. And so when we talk about Days of Thunder, one sector in the economy that's been more hit than anybody else is certainly healthcare. And if you look at the completed actions that have affected healthcare, it's amazing it's only been 10 months. So we've seen drug pricing shifts, changes in DEI, LGBTQ policies, massive expansion in Medicare Advantage, public health system erosion. It seems not that long ago, but remember the NIH funding crisis, which continues today. Threats to medical education, medical students' loan instability, and international medical graduate barriers. But the fourth areas that I think are particularly important today are those affecting us through the One Big Beautiful Bill. And we know that Medicaid, Affordable Care Act, and Medicare and health savings accounts are all included in the One Big Beautiful Bill, and ultimately that's led us to where we are today in terms of a government shutdown. If you think about the government shutting down, the one cause that everyone's fighting for is one part of the economy that affects us most. The government is shut down because of a difference in the way we're approaching healthcare. It gives you a sense of what's happening and why your voices in the AMA become very important. If you look further into what's going on in the political alliance, or healthcare situation, you notice that there is this MAGA alliance. Right? You can clap or boo or however you want to do this, but this represents the leaders of our healthcare economy today. I just want to turn your attention to the other aspects that are significant and critical to continue to watch. When we look at public health erosion, many of you have watched what happened in Florida, where the Florida State Secretary of Health, the Surgeon General of the state of Florida, declared that vaccines will no longer be required for school-age children, right? I'll just let that sit for a minute. Yeah, boo, exactly. And what this is ultimately going to result in is a significant challenge to all of us who have been practicing medicine for decades, doing what we think has been good science. Other aspects that are on the horizon, right? We're all watching this, the H-1B visa issue. So, okay, more boos. So we all know, one statistic that you may or may not be familiar with is that almost 25% of healthcare in this country is delivered by graduates of foreign medical schools. One quarter of all healthcare in this country. And imagine a situation now where your pathway to not only citizenship but professional fulfillment is through an H-1B visa. And in order to get an H-1B visa, you're now charged $100,000. So many of the hospitals in the area, I think if you're looking to fulfill a rural healthcare requirement and hire a physician, every time you hire one, in addition to the salary you have to pay, you're being asked to pay another $100,000. You need 10 physicians in a rural access hospital, it will cost you $1 million before the day they start. The good news, if there's any good news in this, is simply the fact that the H-1B provision within the One Big Beautiful Bill declares that there can be exceptions. And it's a top priority for the AMA to continue to fight for a physician exemption to the H-1B because of the nature of the argument. So I'm going to turn very quickly to this idea of the other aspects that are continuing to really be on top of mind for all physicians in America today, and that's this role of AI. I think Mark did a great job talking about ChatGPT. I think it was hallucinating and all those things in the description of whatever it was doing for me. But at the end of the day, we know AI is coming. Raise your hand real quickly. Do you guys use ChatGPT? Yeah, everybody, right? Oh, so I'm getting a thumbs down for that too. But the ChatGPT is representative of what's happening to our landscape. Medical students and residents in the room, I'm sure, use open evidence, right? And open evidence becomes something that ultimately will help physicians continue to practice medicine, to the point where one argues that a physician who is not using AI is not going to be part of or a relevant part of the future. So the promise and concern about this is that clearly that it holds unprecedented promise to reshape healthcare, but it remains fraught with hype, misunderstanding, and legitimate concern. And the reason I put this up here is because we know that AI is not perfect. We know that AI is going to impact healthcare, but we also need to deliver those safeguards as to how AI will be used and implemented in healthcare today. And if you think about it, the only organization that stands in that process is the American Medical Association. So many articles have come out about this, why AI is set to be an important healthcare tool because of the growing complexity, workforce burnout, rising costs. And just to give you a sense of the speed of AI, right? This is a slide that just very quickly demonstrates how long it took for an organization to get to 100 million users. All right, so think about that. For Netflix, it took 10 years to get to 100 million users. Twitter, 6 years. Gmail, 5 years. Snapchat, 3 years. Instagram, 2.5 years. TikTok, 9 months. Now think about the speed to which we get to 100 million users. The first iteration of ChatGPT, 2 months. So I want you to think about how quickly this is changing. And that was the first iteration. That was ChatGPT 1. We're now on ChatGPT 5. That gives you a sense of how rapid things are changing. Let me give you some prognostication as to what might be coming. So we talked briefly about prior authorization. And we know that AI has played a role now in implementing prior authorization requirements. Well, there are new tools that are coming out now to actually fight prior authorization requirements. So this is the battle of the chatbots, right? One's going to say you need prior authorization, and then we'll hire a chat to fight prior authorization. It'll be the epic battle of what happens, and hopefully humans won't be connected. Let me point to the third picture in this slide. Have you guys heard about this Chinese hospital? So they opened about a month and a half ago the world's first hospital run with only artificial intelligence, no humans. 14 robots are there. So if we're not at the front of thinking about this. Yesterday, the reason I'm talking about this is I had a great talk yesterday with students at JAPSOM, and one of them, and in that conversation, I don't know if that student is here, they had mentioned that, I said, what are you most afraid of in terms of AI, and what's going to save us from AI? You know what he said? He said, I'm hoping that it's the human touch and it's human empathy that will actually win the day, because a robot and AI cannot be as empathetic. And I told him about this study, doctors versus ChatGPT. So doctors rated responses to 200 patient questions. Chat won every single time on empathetic responses, high quality, and preference. I hope it's not as bleak as this, but I find this very interesting. I'm going to wrap my talk up very briefly and say I have so many other things that I would love to share with you. I feel kinship to Honolulu and Hawaii because my daughter was here and I love coming back. I really feel very comfortable as an Asian American and somebody who has really achieved a certain degree of success within organized medicine, and it's always an honor and a privilege to come back to the Hawaii Medical Association to be with you. And in the context of all the things we're doing, I know that you're members, I know that you know people who are not members, and I would encourage you to have them think about just this simple question. In all of the things that we talk about, all of the things that affect medicine, you may or may not like the AMA in a position that it's currently involved in at this point, but I have to leave you with one final question. If not the AMA, then who? Imagine a world now where the AMA does not exist and nobody advocates for Medicare reform. Who's going to do it? Imagine a world of AI and chat when nobody's going to argue about the ethics or the biases or the things that have to go. Only the AMA stands up to do that. And so whether you believe in and agree with everything that the AMA stands for is totally up to you. But at the end of the day, I just want you to leave with that question. If we're not here, then who's going to do it? And that's enough of a reason why I think we should continue to support the association. Thank you so much for having me. Sorry for taking your time. Thanks very much. At this time, I'd like to call up the HMA officers who will be asked to come to the stage to take the oath of office. I'm honored to be able to participate in this. First, I'd like to call up President for the Office of President Nadine Tenn Salle. Where's she? Yeah. For the Office of President-elect Gerald Garcia. The immediate past President Elizabeth Ignacio. For Secretary Thomas Kusasa. For Treasurer Leighton Pang. I'd also like to call up our AMA delegates Angela Pratt and Jerry Van Meter. Okay, this is the oath of office. So for those of you, please, if you would, repeat after me. I swear that I will carry out the duties of my office to the best of my ability. I will strive to maintain the ethics of the medical profession and to promote public health and welfare. I will declare myself and my office to the task of bringing increasingly improved medical care to the people of Hawaii. And I will uphold the Constitution and bylaws of the Hawaii Medical Association at all times.
You can come on this side.
Congratulations. Let's hear it for our new officers.
Thank you, Dr. Suk. And congratulations to all the officers.
Congratulations.
Yes. One more round of applause for our incoming officers. We'd like to have the incoming president, Nadine Tenn Salle, say a few words.
Yes.
Aloha kako. Hey, so good to see everyone. I really want to, as I'm beginning, because I had the privileges, I know many of the medical students and quite a few of you who were able to join us at HMA were able to hear Dr. Suk even speak more. And he is just this incredible resource. He is a doctor's doctor, and he is so speaking on behalf of us for AMA. If everyone could just give him an applaud and let him know how much we appreciate his presence and what he's been doing. So, you know, I am so just thrilled to see everyone here tonight. You know, we're gathered at a moment, I don't need to repeat what Dr. Soot just mentioned, at a time that we all feel that healthcare is strained. And it's because it's not just the healthcare system that feels strained. We feel that the people who provide healthcare are feeling it too. And when I speak about the we, I'm speaking about the physicians, the medical students, the residents, even the system leaders and our public health stewards. And it doesn't matter how we within healthcare spend our days, whether we're in the clinics or the call rooms, the boardrooms, or sitting in committees. I think that what we are feeling is that something's shifting. We've talked about it. My partner in crime, Kelly Withy, have we spoken about the workforce shortages enough? You know, do we hear the word burnout, where it's no longer just a whisper, it's a full rumble? And we're seeing the growing gap between what our communities need and what the system was originally designed to give us. But tonight, as we gather, it's not just about the challenges. I'm hoping that as everyone is in the room, that we are taking in what it means for what happens when we do gather. With the power that we are able to pull together when we are actually acting together. Because I think at the end of the day, whether you're the pre-med student trying to figure out why you want to get into this circus, we who are in it do understand that medicine is not just a profession that we choose, it's somewhat of a responsibility that we carry. It's also the lens in which we see the world and a role which we stepped into day after day, whether it be in the context of how we provide healthcare, how we provide compassion, and that unshakable belief that healthcare should be better than it is right now. So we're together and we're gathering, and we have to think about it. What is it that we need? What is it that we want to change? And in how exactly are we going to move forward? And I know that specifically that we cannot move forward in pieces. There has to be a certain degree of unity. And Dr. Sook spoke about it a little bit more. As imperfect as many of our medical associations are, whether they be the AMA or HMA, we have to do this together. We have to figure out how to advocate, and we have to do it not just for our patients, but for Hawaii's healthcare system itself. Because when physicians come together, and it's particularly through institutions like the Hawaii Medical Association or AMA, we are not just coming together as caregivers. We're starting to envision ourselves as change makers. When we think about it, we are the voice of medicine. We're the voice that carries weight, and we are the voice that speaks with purpose, particularly when we speak together. But let's be honest, Hawaii's health system is fraying. Their cracks are growing deeper. We know that the costs are rising. Again, the work shortages are worsening. We speak of healthcare deserts, especially on our neighbor islands. It's expanding before our very eyes. And we're witnessing a breakdown, not in our values, but in the structure of healthcare. And in that face, it's tempting. It's very tempting for us to begin to point our fingers, to criticize, to stall, or even to retreat into our silos. But this is not actually the time for us to take that stance. It's not the time for isolation. It's actually our opportunity to begin to collaborate. Because the truth is, there's no shortage of critics. There's no shortage of ideas. But what we need leaders that will join us and who are willing to plan and who are willing to act. And that is a role. While we speak of nationally the AMA, but that is a role that Hawaii Medical Association was originally built for. And when we think about Hawaii's Medical Association, it's not just a professional society, it's a space. It's a space where physicians, yes, physicians, but it is also a space where we can welcome collaborations, whether it be hospital systems, our payers, or our public health leaders. It's where we can ask ourselves, what is it that we need to do to practice medicine here in Hawaii with integrity, with equity, and with joy? What we need, though, is we need to build it together. So healthcare in Hawaii cannot just function, but we can actually think of it once again flourishing. This is not new work. This is actually legacy work. When you think about Hawaii Medical Association, it goes back to 1856, when 10 physicians approached Kamehameha IV to form a society devoted to medical science. The idea was to cultivate harmony among the physicians and its members. And that small seed is where Hawaii Medical Association then grew. It went from Iolani Palace to the Queen's Hospital, and it now has its permanent home on 1360 South Baratania, second floor, suite 200. And the purpose and the push that I'm going to ask of this room is this is the time that we need to begin to move and carry it forward, the power that we do know that we have when we're together. So tonight, while we will honor our past, this is the time for us to begin to think of what is it that we want for our future. So we have our medical students here, we have our residents, and I say to you all, we're not just watching history unfold, we're trying to step up and be the next. We want to engage our system health partners, we want to engage our payers, our government colleagues, and we need to sit at the table not viewing each other as adversaries, but allies, and we need to choose to be there. So to our physicians, we, especially on our neighbor islands, we need to let them know that we see them, that we see the challenges that they're facing, that we hear them, and that we will act not around them, but with them. Because no one, by the way, is coming to fix this for us. We are basically the leadership that we've been waiting for. So I challenge you, if you've been waiting, it's time to get involved. It's time for you to begin to speak up, to start to think in what way will you help make the change. Let this be the moment, whether or not you've been pushed by what's going on nationally, what you see is going on in terms of our healthcare, our health and human services, our vaccines changes, our destruction of our public health infrastructure and our tenants. This is the time for us to think about what can we each do, not just for the profession, not just for our shared future, but where we would like to see us go. So again, I look forward to seeing you at our committees, hearing your voice in the room, and yes, sponsoring a junior colleague to have membership with HMA so that they will equally feel as welcomed as you did. I'm speaking to my mentors, as welcome as you did when HMA was at a larger size, because we need to get there again. So let us remember that even though everyone is from different areas, different islands, different clinics, different parts of the health system, when it comes to what will connect us, it will not be our title, it will not be our role, it will be our commitment to healing, the humanity of it all, and to each other. Because in the end, it will be our relationships that we build with our patients, with each other, and with this place that we call home. So let's honor our physician profession, the incredible wealth and knowledge that we have in this room. Think of ways that we can work together, and again, let's carry it forward. Mahalo everyone for coming and joining us. Think about joining HMA.
Wow, thank you, Dr. Nadine Tensal, for that really moving, riveting speech of collaboration, of course, unity with all of you.
Okay, now we're in store for a musical treat. Our next guest, one of Hawaii's most esteemed Hawaiian musical groups. For decades, they've continued to nurture and expand the legacy of the traditional Hawaiian sound. They're also multiple Nahoku Hanohano Award winners and members of the Hawaiian Music Hall of Fame. Please welcome to the stage the Makaha Sons.
Woo-woo!
Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Good? Yeah, mahalo. Thank you.
Enjoy your dessert.
Yeah. Enjoy your dessert. Typical Makaha Sons show up over here, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, Makaha Sons. Test, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Everybody have a nice hand for Uncle Hanale, Uncle Kimo. My name is Uncle Jerome. We are the Makaha Sons. So just kick back, relax. Just kick back, relax. It's a nice nahi Hawaiian music for everybody. 2, 3.
Come on.
and welcome.
Aina I ka rehi rehi, te hoi hana rehi. Te hoi hana rehi. Hila hila o hane akama, kua hiri ni o maui, haahe o e Hawaii. Hano hano maui no ka oi, hila hila o hane akama. Hano hano maui no ka oi, hano hano maui no ka oi. He holo holo kako makawa ana hulua mo'olele o la haina. Lelele I ka muana ke o emu mai nei. Ko pea I ka makani noa e puni kako Hawaii. Puna hele mako. O ka wa'akaulu o mo'olele, 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 ha'ahe o ko hele ana, ko pea ki a kahi, pihai ka makani. Mo'olele, mo'olele, ha'ahe o ko hele ana, ko pea ki a kahi, pihai ka makani. Makani a papa on the 12-string guitar, Jerome Coco. Aina kapuana oi mai kaua kamila. Aina kapuana oi loi kaua kamile hua.
Some melodies from the wonderful islands. Mahalo, thank you guys very much. Oh boy, we feel so out of place over here. Sorry about dressing up like this. We just visited the swap meet. We just came from the swap meet. No, they had a big concert out there for Henry Kapono, the Mahalo concert for the Aloha Stadium, and it was crazy. We just got back from there. Well, thank you guys very much for joining us. What's that? You sneak in the back, so they gave us over there.
Oh.
Can we have Uncle Hanali's lay over here, please?
Hana get lay, Hana lay.
We dedicate this song to each and every one of you. Next year, February 22nd, Makaha Sons will be celebrating 50 wonderful years in this beautiful thing that we do, Hawaiian music. Beautiful song that was written by the late, great Uncle Eddie Kamai and his lovely wife, Auntie Myrna. Second song was written by a gentleman who was part of the Makaha Sons up to 2014 when he retired. Uncle Moon Kobokai wrote the second song. See if you guys recognize these two songs from 1976 and 1978. beautiful Ka'ohimanu.
I was going to introduce this song.
Ah, you the best.
This is my favorite introduction in the show. We're doing a song originally recorded by a group called Na Koholokula. That was Kimo Koholokula and his two sons, Kimo and Robbie, from the island of Kauai. And they recorded that in 1973. Then a few years later, the Makaha Sons of Imi Ho'ola recorded that song, and then this year we recorded it, and we'll be releasing our new CD celebrating 50 years of Hawaiian music. So this is a song entitled Nane.
Beautiful Nane. Thank you. Yeah, we look like her. That's her. And the husband Michael is there. Oh, yeah. Hey. Husband, let me say hi. Let me say hi. Ah. Hey, Mai. How's it going? Yeah. Dedicate the song to her. To the
This next song will be dedicated to Mai, right here. I don't know what the song is, but we're going to dedicate it to you. Oh, okay. You didn't mention that part. All right, so this next medley is one of the most beloved of all the recordings of the Makaha Sons of Niihau and Makaha Sons. It's a medley put together featuring two songs, Omehameha, written by Peter Moon and Ron Rocha, and then the song White Sandy Beach. So dedicate this to our dear friend Maya up here in the front. Omehameha, White Sandy Beach.
kosa sa ohana. Hey, whites on the beach, mahalo. Before we depart this fabulous function, once again, how about a nice hand for all the staff and management here at the Call Ballroom, Hilton Hawaiian Village, thanking them once again for opening the doors for events like this and also bringing in Hawaiian music. So how about a nice hand for them, thanking them very much, much appreciated. How about a nice hand for all the staff and management of HMA, thanking them once again very much for inviting Makaha Sons. How about a nice hand for Miss Angela Pratt, thank you. Thank you, Angela, much appreciated. Thank you so much. Yes. And we're still looking for donations for next year. Makaha Sons will be celebrating 50 years. So if you got it in your hearts and in your wallets and in your purses, ladies, please donate for the cause. The more you donate, the better we all look over here. Once again, everybody, how about a nice hand? This is Uncle Hanalei Ka'anapu. Gentlemen to my right, how about a nice hand? This is Uncle Ashley, chemo artist.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man in the middle for 49 years, founding member of the Makaha Sons of Ni'au, and leader of the Makaha Sons, my dear friend, legendary 12-string guitarist and leader of the Makaha Sons. How about a round of applause for Jerome Coco?
Well, we're going to end up on a high note. I don't know, after this, if you guys yell han ho, then we ended up on a nice low note for everybody. But for the Makaha Sons, everybody, you guys drive home safely. We love you guys so much. Thank you very much once again for sitting by.
Thanks for all you do for our community. Look around me, I can see my life before me, running rings along the way it used to be. I am more than enough, I am more than what I wanted, but I wish that I had started off before I leave. And there's so much time to make up everywhere you turn. Time we have wasted on the way. So much water moving underneath the bridge. Let the water come and carry us away. Oh, when you were young, did you question all the answers? Did you envy all the dancers who had all the nerve? Look around, you know, you must go for what you wanted. Look at all my friends who didn't got what they deserve. And there's so much trying to make up everywhere you turn. Time we had wasted on the way. So much water moving underneath the bridge. Let the water come and carry us away. So much love to make up everywhere you turn. Love we had wasted on the way. So much water moving underneath the bridge. Let the water come and carry us away. Let the water come and carry us away.
mahalo plenty. Thank you.
Wow, mahalo, Makaha Sons. Love you, mahalo. Okay, all of you, do not go away. We have a lot more in store, including honorees, of course, coming on stage now, so everyone gets set for that. Plus, the grand prize winner. Remember, the Raise the Paddle, we're gonna announce the grand prize winner. We have a great box underneath here with all kinds of goodies, so don't go away.
All right, you ready to recognize these honorees?
Yes, we're ready to recognize these honorees. We'd like to introduce the President's Award to Dr. Ka'ohimanu Dang-Akiona. Coming on stage to do that is Dr. Elizabeth A. Ignacio. Yes. Here she is.
Aloha Maikaku. I'm Elizabeth Ann Ignacio, an interventional radiologist and president of the Hawaii Medical Association, and I'm so pleased to introduce you to Dr. Dang, the recipient of the HMA President's Award. Dr. Dang is a primary care physician, and we first met at Gila Medical Center when she was a resident. She was part of the inaugural class of the Gila Medical Center residency, chief resident, and it was pretty tough. She worked very hard, she took really good care of her patients, and she is a curious and tenacious learner. As an interventional radiologist, we consulted on patients frequently, and we began to have these great discussions about patient care in rural settings. What are the best algorithms to maintain quality care? Imaging diagnostics, healthcare workforce. It was quite a pleasure to work with her then. Dr. Dang's CV is jam-packed with lots of awards and honors. She has been awarded as a grant recipient for Maui County OED in support from Molokai, grants from HMSA, Hawaii State Rural Health Association, the Barry Taniguchi Fund, and Nā Makawai with Papa Olalakahi. In 2021, during COVID, Dr. Dang created the umbrella incorporation Ka'eva Incorporated. It's a nonprofit clinical organization for which she is now the CMO as well as a family physician. There are quality urgent care services, primary care, and supportive services for all who live and work and play in Koala Coast. She also organized and has sustained the Molokai Family Urgent Care on Molokai. The intentions of the innovative practice model were to leverage visitor care and expand healthcare for rural healthcare workers. I think by incorporating a nonprofit clinical arm, Dr. Dang was able to maximize our ability to access support services and resources for rural areas, sustain and expand her physician-led team, and to serve the evolving needs for small and rural practice, really focusing on what is right for the community and not what is profitable. I am humbled and grateful to be able to recognize Hawaii physicians like Dr. Dang. She's an excellent physician, a magnificent leader. She is a wonderful mother, daughter, sister. Congratulations, Dr. Dang. HMA knows we will see wonderful work from you in the future. Aloha nui loa and maraming salamat po.
Okay, our next honoree, we all have a video with Dr. Nadine Tinsall, president of the HMA. Okay. We're going to have Dr. Nadine Tinsall, president of the HMA, presenting Dr. Ka'ohimanu Dang-Akiona with her award. So Dr. Nadine Tinsall.
Hey guys. Hi everybody. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I mean, thank you for spending a lovely night. And I think I need to say thank you to Dr. Ignacio and to the leaders of HMA for appreciating nuance. And I think I embody nuance. I think the same person that some people look at and see stubborn, maybe a little bit bullheaded, other people see passion and dedication. And I appreciate that they saw the frustration as well as the hard work. Lots of you guys know that personally, that I reached out to Dr. Josh Green. He was then Lieutenant Governor, and I wanted to leave clinical medicine. I told him I wanted to do policy and advocacy. I was kind of burned out. And he connected me with Dr. Miskovich, who sends his regrets, he is not here today, but Dr. Miskovich helped me see that we're all a mixture of things. I'm a mom, I'm a daughter, I'm a friend, I'm a doctor. We're innovators too. And he let me see that we have to sometimes challenge things that we accepted as just the way things are. A lot of the things that I've done on the Big Island and on Molokai comes from that. And I appreciate the space that Hawaii Medical Association helps give me to do things that are out of the box and to say when things are difficult and to speak honestly. I think it's a privilege that we have, that we get to be kind of a collector of stories from patients. And I do think it's my responsibility to come back and make sure that their voices are heard. And so thank you for letting me be a tireless advocate. In some cases, I know I can be annoying, and I know a lot of times it feels like it's doom and gloom. But that's the beauty of nuance. You know, we can both love our profession and be extremely passionate and very fulfilled in what we're doing, but still wish that things could get better and still believe that things need to get better. So on behalf of the rural islands and all of our colleagues that are out there, I would ask you guys, check in with your friends and your colleagues and encourage them to come join us, because we got to hear from everybody. All of our voices together make more sense when we're all represented. So thank you for the time that you guys have spent tonight, and thank you for just allowing some space to kind of appreciate the work, and then tomorrow we'll get to this work again. So thank you, Dr. Ignacio, and thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. Now we'd like to introduce the Physician of the Year Award to Dr. Angela Pratt, and she's going to be doing that with Dr. Benjamin Young.
Aloha. My name is Ben Young, and it's so wonderful to see so many familiar faces here tonight. Those I do not know, it's because I belong to the age of antiquity. And Dr. Suk, I did hear about artificial intelligence about 2 months ago. So I decided to give it a try. I took my computer and got into ChatGPT, and I typed in this question, this request. I need some help to produce an introduction for Dr. Angela Mililani Pratt. And I only have 3 minutes. Otherwise, I'm going to be kicked off the stage. So I put down all the information I had. She's a graduate of Kamehameha schools. She went to University of Puget Sound. She was a flight attendant with Hawaiian Airlines for quite a while. And she always had in the back of her mind she wanted to be a physician, but wasn't sure she could do it. So she applied to the Imi Ho'ola program, got accepted, graduated from JABSOM, went into OBGYN, became the first Native Hawaiian chair of the Department of OBGYN at Kapiolani Maternity Hospital. So I put my finger on enter, and within 5 seconds, up popped a magnificent introduction for Dr. Angela Pratt. I was so stunned. But as I read it, I realized that it lacked some of the personal elements. There's so many unique stories that apply to every one of us here tonight that make us unusual individuals. And it lacks some of those stories about Angela Pratt. For example, few know that she came from very humble beginnings. Her mother was a waitress at Pearl City Tavern. Remember the old monkey bar there? Well, Barbara Pratt had 5 children already, all boys. Angela was to be the youngest. But unfortunately, she was involved in a motor vehicle accident, and she was informed that the child might not survive. So one night, she had a dream. An angel came to her and told her the child would be okay. So the child was born healthy, and she decided to name that child after that vision she had, and she called her Angela. So there you have the first name. Her father was Tony Pratt. Tony knew Mary Kavena Pukui, and she was at Bishop Museum at the time, and he went to her and asked her to name the child, telling her the circumstances of the birth of the child. And Mary Kavena Pukui said, "You must call her Mililani, gift from heaven." So there you have Angela, Mililani. If you go to the back of Ka'ohimanu Church, you will see a magnificent, beautiful portrait of a woman called Elizabeth Keka'aniao La'anui Pratt. Elizabeth Keka'aniao La'anui Pratt was one of those deemed worthy to assume the throne of the Kingdom of Hawaii. She was married, but she never had any children. But Angela is related to her indirectly through the Pratt name. Her name was Elizabeth La'anui Pratt, and she was related, like I said, indirectly. So there you have the 3 names, Angela, Mililani, and Pratt. Her father was a lab tech at Triple Army Medical Center. And of course, you don't make much money being a lab tech, but he had to feed 8 mouths. So he supplemented his income by his talent as a sculptor. Unfortunately, they don't have the program tonight showing a core wood shaped like a womb, but inside that womb, he carved out a fetus. Little did he know that his daughter, Angela, would one day enter the field of obstetrics. What a beautiful carving he made. But one day I was at the Smithsonian many years ago, and I was looking for the collection of bows from Queen Emma. So I looked around and it was nowhere to be found, and I saw the attendant at the Smithsonian, and I asked her, "Where are the Queen Emma bows?" And she said, "Oh, we had to take them down there in storage." So I walked around, and lo and behold, there was a 10-foot replica of the Hokulea. And the attendant came over to me and said, "Do you know anything about this voyaging canoe?" I said, "Yeah, I know a little bit. I helped to build her back in 1972 and 1973. I was on the first voyage of Hokulea." So she peppered me with a lot of questions about navigation, about the rising of the stars on the east, the setting of the stars on the west, and she realized that I knew a little bit about the voyage. And she said, "What are you doing here?" I said, "I want to see Queen Emma's collection." She said, "Why don't you come in the back with me?" So we went down this narrow passageway at the Smithsonian Institute, and there, lo and behold, was Queen Emma's bows, Ko Kamani Milo. Right next to it, though, were some sculptures. One in particular caught my mind. It was a miniature tiki, and when I looked at it, it was labeled, "Crafted, Sculptured by Anthony Pratt," Angela's father. There's so many magnificent, beautiful artists in Hawaii, but none can claim that their works are in the Smithsonian like Anthony Pratt. Let me take you around the world to Milan, Italy. If you go to the museum there, There are 8 gowns on display. And at the base of each gown is a card that says, this gown was worn by Kate Winslet. You walk on over, this other gown was worn by Nicole Kidman. And you walk over some more and you find this other gown worn by Sandra Bullock. And then next to it is a card saying this gown was worn by Dr. Angela Pratt. And these gowns were designed by Giorgio Armani. They became good friends, but not because of modeling, not because of beauty, none of these. The bond was medicine. Few knew that Giorgio Armani had a first love, and that was medicine. And he dropped out of medical school to become the world-famous fashion designer. So that was their common bond that forged their friendship over the years, and her gown this evening was designed by Giorgio Armani. We had an auction earlier, so she's wearing a sweater. Could I get one bid for that sweater, please? Let me tell you, it sold for $128,000. She's a good friend of Giorgio Armani, and he was the one who designed her dress this evening and the sweater that she's wearing. There's a Hawaiian saying, "Haia no kapua iluna." It translates very simply. It means the flower remains on the tree. But you know, with so many Hawaiian sayings, there's a kauna, a hidden meaning. And the hidden meaning behind it is that no matter what the age of a woman, her beauty still remains. And that's the vision she has for her clinic, the Beauty and Wellness Clinic. Queen Kapiolani has a motto, "E kuli I kanu'u." And if you translate it, it really means, do your best to reach the summit. There have been so many summits, so many mountaintops that Angela Pratt has climbed, and it is my pleasure to introduce her as a Physician of the Year for the Hawaii Medical Association, Angela Mililani Pratt.
Mahalo, Dr. Young. Oh, what an evening. Thank you so much for all of you being here tonight. I am so moved, and I think as I was walking through the audience as Kalani was chanting and my sister Malia was leading the pact, I just became so overwhelmed, and I started crying because my native Hawaiian roots run so deep. It's behind everything I do. And I know all of you in this journey of medicine have your own story and your own journey and your own challenges. And I'm not gonna bestow any of all of that, that I've had to overcome to get to this path. But I wanna tell you that tonight, this award means more to me than I could ever express in words. I feel the presence of my father, the gentle native Hawaiian who never let me forget where I came from, and to my mother, who I call the Southern charm that got added to me, that the Southern Hawaiian lives long and strong. But I want all of you to know that I stand here tonight not because of anything except the pillars that held me up. And people ask me, how do you think you've been successful in medicine? And the truth is, it's the relationships that we forge and we bond with each other through our journey. And that differentiates the human race and who we are. I have a 30-year-plus relationship with my medical classmates, Momi Ka'anoi Palafox, Dr. Malia Lee, Kellyanne Volek. They held me up when I wore the yellow hat in the corner of the classroom, and I never thought I would ever be able to become a medical doctor. They watched my daughter crawl on the floor and pulled me aside and drilled into me what it was like to be able to learn medicine in a way I didn't know how. Native Hawaiians, we are oral. We learn through listening, through chanting, and through song. The Western way of learning medicine was completely different. And my three sisters sitting over there for 30 years have been there to do that for me. I want to thank Dr. Ben Young, for it was Terrence Young and his vision that created the Imi Ho'ola program. I would not have the initials medical doctor, MD, after my name if it wasn't for him. The Imi Ho'ola program is long and strong. There's over 300 of us Native Hawaiians. We don't think we're privileged. We think we seek to heal, and we want to heal, and that's why we do it. And if it wasn't for Dr. Young, I wouldn't be here. And there's another pillar that stands, and that is Dr. Thomas Kosasa. Taught me obstetrics and gynecology. He delivered my daughter. He's the godfather of my child. But more importantly, he's the leader in this community, and he leads with humility, with kindness and generosity that I have not seen in any other human soul. So I'm so humbled tonight to stand here and never forget where I came from and where I'm going. But I do know this, my family has sacrificed. My mother, my auntie, my daughter, Jim, all of you have been there by my side as I did what I felt was pono and what I felt was important, and that is to lead moms to a safe birth and to treat women the best I know how. It might not be perfect, but it's the way that I see it. And relationships with my patients, with my mothers, with my ohana, with my mentors, and the upcoming Imi Ho'olas that sit at that table over there, table 12. And to those who are upcoming, Izzy, thank you for coming. Camille, Malia Pratt, you're going to lead us all into the future, and I'm so humbled by your presence tonight, the future of medicine. So thank you for the opportunity to stand here before all of you and to be thankful for a 22-year career that I've revered and I've loved. And to my mentors, Dr. Parsa, Miheyu, Clayton Chong, Emmett Aluli, may I go on? I could go on all night. These warriors of people I stand on, Neil Palafox, family medicine taught me a lot. These are the giants that kept me going and it made me stand strong, because we all know you're only as strong as the people who hold you up. So to those you know who you are in this room, I mahalo you, I thank you, and I'm humbled by your presence tonight. Thank you for this tremendous honor. Mahalo.
Dr. Pratt. Dr. Pratt, where is it? Mahalo, Dr. Pratt. We're so humbled by your words and so many blessings, and all of you, of course, have blessed her and all of us.
Okay, we have she presented her
Yes.
award. Okay, again,
Dr. Nadine Tensal presented Dr. Pratt. Yes, thank
Right.
you so much.
Again, congratulations, Dr. Pratt. Surely heartfelt words.
Yes.
A beautiful woman, both inside
Yes.
and out. Congratulations.
And of course, not only is she beautiful inside, but as you all know, a Miss Hawaii USA, too. And now we'd like to introduce a Lifetime Achievement Award to Dr. Jerry Wang Van Meter. And this is through a video by the Honorable Governor Josh Green.
Aloha, I'm Governor Josh Green. It's a privilege to recognize Jerry Van Meter, this year's Lifetime Achievement Award honoree. For more than 20 years, Jerry has cared for the people of Hawaii as an orthopedic surgeon with the Honolulu Permanente Medical Group. His skill and dedication have restored health and mobility to countless patients, and his leadership has strengthened the entire physician community. Jerry served in many roles, from Chief of the Occupational Health Department to President of the HMA. to his current role as president of the HMA Foundation. Jerry also represents our state at the American Medical Association, always ensuring Hawaii's voice is heard in national conversations about healthcare. What makes Jerry so special and so remarkable is not only his clinical expertise, but also his service beyond the exam room. He's given us time as a volunteer in Southeast Asia, bringing healing and hope to communities far from our home. Really, Jerry, I want to say this. As your governor, mahalo for a lifetime of service, leadership, and frankly, friendship. Congratulations on this well-deserved recognition. Aloha, my friend.
And presenting the Lifetime Achievement Award to Dr. Jerry Wang Van Meter is Dr. Nadine Tinsel.
Thank you so much. It's a little embarrassing to stand before you tonight, as there's so many other people that are worthy of this award. And as I thought about lifetime achievement, I recognize so much, like Angela alluded to, achievements in our lives are only a reflection of those who gave us so much, including sacrifices, mentorship, friendship, collegiality. And I first want to thank my family. I want to paraphrase Robert Frost by saying, thank you for the time and the patience to let me follow that road less traveled. It's made me all the difference in the world to me. Laura, thank you for your love and patience over 30 years. Riley, Tyler, and Jake. No father could be as happy with the legacy as I am with what you've given me. I want to say to my colleagues here tonight from the Permanente Medical Group, thank you for taking a chance on someone not from Hawaii to let me come here in a mid-career position and show me and teach me what servant leadership is all about. Thank you for your friendship, your collegiality, your mentorship to me. It's meant all the world. To the Hawaii Orthopedic Association and HMA, it's really been an honor and a blessing for me to be able to become a part of the greater healthcare community in Hawaii, serving the people of Hawaii. I feel so privileged to have been able to do that. In particular, like Angela, there's a pillar of our community in healthcare, and that's Tom Kosasa. I want to thank you so much for challenging me to do some things I had no desire to take on at all. But most importantly, thank you for your friendship. It's meant the world to me. To the Jabson students that are here tonight, thank you from my heart for becoming the physicians of tomorrow. And I have two challenges for you. The first is that not only learn as much as you can in the next few years, but view the next few years as a pilgrimage of sorts to find the place in medicine that your heart truly lies. And then the second challenge is that even though you find that place and you love the career you've got, you're gonna face days that you wish, my God, why am I doing this? It might be because of your personal lives or work life or both. And I would challenge you at that moment, before you engage with the next patient, to think back to that conversation in the application process that you had with the interviewer. And when they asked you, why do you want to become a doctor? I hope that your answer will resonate with you and give you the heart to carry on. And finally, I want to thank the thousands of patients I've had an honor to care for over the years. I'm so honored that they gave their trust to me. And I guess I want to just close by acknowledging 4 women who sacrificed so much for me. The first is my birth mother, whose name I don't know. She was a teenage street girl walking the streets of Kunming, China, but somehow she found it in her heart to decide to carry me to term find a place to safely deliver me, and then leave me in the one location the next morning where she thought I'd have a chance. The second person is Dr. Ma Shifong, whose clinic I was born in, delivered me, cared for me the first year and a half of my life, and helped us to escape China on the last plane out of Kunming. And then returned to China to suffer greatly during the Cultural Revolution because, one, she was a doctor, and more because she had helped a Chinese boy leave China to go to America. The third person that I owe so much to is my adopted family, my adopted mother. As a widow with 3 teenagers, she decided it'd be her luck or burden to take a Chinese boy, adopt him, and bring him to America. And even though I grew up poor and I knew it, I had the great privilege of being in a family that even though I grew up poor, I never felt poor. And finally, another woman that so influenced my life was Judge Leela Balgren, who at the time my family first met her, she was working for what we now call ICE. She was working for them and somehow found out that as soon as we landed in San Francisco, I was served with a 48-hour notice at the age of 2 to be deported. So on her own, she fought that system that she was a part of to not only keep me in America, but over a course of a number of years, fought the legal system and the Justice Department to allow me to stay and eventually become a citizen. So I feel tonight I stand before you the most blessed person in the room. And I want to just say mahalo nui loa to all of you. It's been a privilege and honor of a lifetime to be a part of this medical community serving the people of Hawaii. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. And we are so blessed that you are here with us. Congratulations to the 2025 honorees. Yes, please. Appreciate that. Big round of applause. Dr. Ka'ohimanu Dang-Akiona, Dr. Angela Pratt, and Dr. Jerry Wang Van Meter. Thank you, thank you.
Such amazing doctors and
Yes.
amazing stories too
Yes,
behind them.
oh my gosh, such a blessing for all of us. And just hearing that, I know moved, I'm sure all of you moved me, for sure. Thank you. And then now we are going to give out these special prizes, okay?
From the bidding part?
Yes.
Okay.
This is from the Raise the Paddle. We have the winner. Who will be? We will find out. We're still getting that information.
Oh. Do we have the second prize winner?
Yes, we do have the second prize winner.
Let's see.
Yeah. Dr. Mihei. Yo. Mihei.
Okay, there she is.
Oh,
Congrats.
yes, Dr. Mihei. Yeah, you won the second prize, but we still want to honor you. Thank you so much. Yes.
Here's the second prize.
Here's yours. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you so much. Let's get a picture of you right here. Thank you. A speech.
Ellie, do we have the other winner? Still processing it?
Okay, we'd like to continue the program by welcoming to the stage the co-chairs of Ola Pono Ike, Dr. Thomas Kosasa and Dr. Don Parsa. And I know that we've been hearing about Dr. Kosasa and Dr. Parsa, so they don't need any introduction. You all know them.
Thank you very much. Thanks everyone for being here. Really appreciate everyone here. And then make sure, you know, the parking is validated. So make sure your parking is validated so you don't have to pay anything and you know, you won't be stuck at the gate going out. So I want to thank everyone again for being here. And my best friend here, Dr. Parsa.
Thank you, my best friend Tom. He's like a brother to me. And I think he said it all. The only thing I like to say is to thank all the students. I think we have a record number of students here compared to previous years. I think they're the future of Hawaii. Their enthusiasm, their passion for medicine, for healthcare will continue to inspire us, all their physicians. So please make Hawaii as wonderful, as beautiful as you possibly can. We count on you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kosasa and Dr. Parsa. And I want to say that Dr. Parsa, as all of you probably know, is an accomplished artist. Okay, he actually is the one who drew this beautiful painting on the program. As you know, Dr. Parsa, he's so talented. Yes, this is his drawing. And if you want an original, well, he keeps them now at a secret location. We won't disclose it. So I guess we're going to
wrap it up.
And I don't know if we're going to introduce the winner, but we do have the winner, the grand prize.
We do have the winner here.
Yes.
You want to read her name?
Yeah.
Laura?
Ozak. Laura Ozak.
Laura?
Laura.
Okay. Is she still here?
Laura, are you here? Come on stage.
Okay, we have a present. Yes. What, the whole thing?
Yes.
Wow, you cleaned up here.
Come on, Laura. Come on stage, Laura. No. She's like, get this big box. Laura's like, all right. Dr. Laura.
Are the OBGYN residents still here? I'm a mother, and I want to share this with you folks. You guys, I don't know who works with you or how you can arrange it or have your own raffle, but I'd like to give this to you folks to have some respite from the hard work you do, and thank you for continuing to keep mothers safe in our community. It's really important to me and my daughters and my son and his significant other there. So I want to give this to you folks.
All right, what a generous gesture.
Oh, thank you. Well, want to thank all of you for being here and really enjoying all of the presentation and the honorees and the special speeches. And we're so honored to have been your MCs for this evening.
Yeah, for myself and Cynthia Yip,
Yes.
thank you for having us. Thank you for being such a great audience. I hope you enjoyed the program tonight.
Yes. Mahalo to the Hawaii Medical Association for having us, and all of you for staying so long. I know it's a little late, so yes, get your validation. Appreciate it. Mahalo.